Hey everyone, and welcome back to this channel. Yeah, I know that it's been quite a while since I actually shown something new from my collection. I hate saying collection, but you know what I mean. But I actually did added one more species of gecko into this collection. And it is finally time to show what it is. The mourning gecko. Not mourning as, you know, AM, the mourning. Like if they were mourning the death of something. At least I think that's what it is. But anyways, I've had this group of geckos for actually quite a few months already. And I actually got two of them from LAC Herbs and one from Geckonized. For those of you that watch my videos going to shows to records, those are two tables that I always record. And you know, a good way to actually show my appreciation is by simply getting something from them. And it doesn't really get any more cheaper than getting a mourning gecko. But these guys are actually really cool. You know, they are tiny geckos. They are very flighty, so you know, these are not something that you want to be holding, but you can definitely look at. They are not that shy. You know, they are not a species of gecko that will go to hide all the time, and you can definitely see them throughout the day, even though they are nocturnal. By far, the coolest thing about these lizards is that they actually do not need a male. In fact, most of them are actually females. So unlike most of the animal species, you know, it is not a male and female that breed. They are all females, and basically you just need to have two and you will for sure get eggs eventually. Instead of actually mating, they actually just need to see another one of their species, and they will simply start producing eggs. So think about it this way. You take out a girl for a dance and boom, she's pregnant. But that is definitely the coolest thing about this species. You know, they are super simple to keep. So as you can see, I actually have a 12 by 12 by 18 Exoterra. Now these guys, as adults, you know, they will not escape from a tank like this. But babies, they are so tiny that they will for sure. I actually do cover this part from the inside and also the part on top, you know, where you can actually put the cables through. I also cover that. Here for me, I just put a foil. I actually wanted to put some kind of tape, but I'm afraid that the babies might actually get stuck on it, which is definitely a really high possibility, and I do not want that. And it is also my understanding that they will be laying 1 or 2 eggs every single month. Now they do need really high humidity, which is actually one of the reasons as to why I wasn't really sure if I should get them or not. I'm not a big fan of trying to maintain something so high in humidity, but you know, it is actually quite simple. Even if you are spraying once a day, you can also cover half of the top of the tank, which is what I did, and that will hold humidity very well. Humidity should be between 60 and 80%, and actually for heat you do not need anything. As long as they are inside of your house, they will be completely fine. UVB is recommended, but since they are nocturnal, I don't really see too much the point of it, as long as you are offering food that has the vitamin D3 in it. So now, speaking of vitamin and diet, you know, they are insectivores, but they also eat the mix that you can offer to, you know, to the New Caledonia geckos like crested geckos. So this is what I do every other day. You know, when I'm making the food for my New Caledonia geckos, I will also add a little bit of that into a cup for them, and actually add a little bit more water to have it more runny. They seem to like it more runny than the other geckos. And about once a week, I will throw, you know, like 4 to 5 really small crickets. No, the crickets is not something that everybody does, but the reason as to why I do it is because the adults are known to eat babies. Not all the time, but if they have a steady supply of live food, then this will most likely keep them from eating their own babies, which technically is actually their own clones. To set it up, it is very easy. Now these guys are also known to be kept in really small cages. In my opinion, if you have something that is going to be replicating itself every single month, I don't think it should be kept in such a small tank. And especially because you do want the space so that they can run away from you when you have to do something. Because if they get a chance to get away, they will, and they are really fast, and they will get between any single crevice that they can, and you will not be able to get. So as you can see, what I did is that I actually made a couple of holes in pieces of cork, and I just put wire through it, and I just ran those wires through the mesh, you know, just to hold it. And a bunch of fake plants. The fake plants are basically just more so that they feel a little bit more safe, but I do want to actually make a bioactive setup. Well, I hope that eventually I will have a bunch of babies, because as you saw, I already have eggs, 3 eggs in fact, although I'm pretty sure that there were 4, so I think, I don't know what happened to one of them. I don't know if the crickets maybe got to them. But this is also why I have everything now in the air, so that no crickets will ever get to those eggs. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, please make sure to give it a like and please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time.